Afraid of losing your treasury job to automation? Let's see what you can do to prevent this from happening. Welcome to Currency Cast. My name is Agustin Mackinlay. I'm the Senior Financial Writer at Cantox and your host. In this week's episode, we delve into the concern often expressed by finance teams about the perceived dangers that business process automation poses to their jobs. Now, stay tuned until the end, because we'll reveal what you can do to overcome those fears, especially when it comes to currency management. In a recent edition of Treasury Management International, Jacques Levet, Chief Digital Officer at BNP Paribas, made a distinction between the morning treasurer and the afternoon treasurer. While the morning treasurer makes sure that all operations are squared and that everything is executed smoothly, the afternoon treasurer thinks more strategically about longer-term projects and about ways to increase the efficiency of treasury operations. To arrive at that more strategic position, everything must be done to secure the morning tasks thanks to automation. Now, how do we go from one to the other in currency management? Let's look at this in more detail. Throughout the FX workflow, there are a myriad of morning tasks that are repetitive and time-consuming and that add little value. In the pre-trade phase, some of these tasks include pricing with an FX rate, or collecting the relevant exposure information and calculating hedges. In the trade and post-trade phase, a number of processes are ripe for automation, including liquidity provider selection, best price execution, swap execution, and hedge accounting, among many others. Manually executing these tasks with the help of spreadsheets carries a number of operational risks and costs, and ultimately hinders growth. Here's a critical important point to consider. Automation does not mean losing control. Quite the contrary. You're always required as a treasurer to intervene. But what matters is the type of intervention. With currency management automation solutions, you intervene at a strategic moment by setting the parameters of your hedging program, including the situation in terms of forward points, the pricing parameters of your company, the degree of forecast accuracy, and your own tolerance to risk. And you remove most of those time-consuming and error-prone processes mentioned before. With more time at your disposal, you can focus on improving your cash flow forecasts, regarded by 68% of respondents as a treasurer's top priority in a recent Marsh McLennan survey. Now, that creates a virtuous loop, because better forecasts can further enhance the precision of your currency hedging. In a well-known study of growth and automation, consultants at McKinsey singled out two conditions for success. A, you should be an early adopter, and B, you should drive cross-functional teamwork. Firms in that category, according to the same study, can expect a 10% annual revenue growth rate over time, thanks to automation. Let me give you an example. At many companies, finance teams and commercial teams do not always see eye to eye when it comes to pricing with an FX rate. And that's a pity, because sometimes commercial teams could use real-time forward exchange rates automatically provided by the finance team to price more competitively without hurting budgeted profit margins. And that's a win-win situation. So the message is, be an early adopter and drive cross-functional teamwork. If you do that, you're going to be perceived as a strategic manager within the enterprise.